The white people.
She's right.
-3.
No, the white people. There's a big group of white people. You know it.
What was the group that got most
The
upset?
birthers.
Well, you have it next.
The birthers.
Yeah, it is the birthers. Thank you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You got to give the answer when you got control. And the birthers, what did they believe? What was their deal?
They believed that you had to be born in the U.S. because if you weren't born in the U.S. and you had a different home country, then you would favor that country.
Yeah, you would have favor. And in fact, I mean, they really were against Barack, right?
They were.
They really were. What congressman had a problem at a town hall meeting? 5.
Someone in Delaware.
4. It was somebody in Delaware. 3, 2, 1. Anybody? Do you remember who the congressman was? Do y'all?
I don't remember the movie, but I remember the video.
Who was there?
He just passed away.
Mike Castle was the one, and he was from Delaware. I'll give you 1 for
I
that.
thought it was McCain.
Don't forget about the videos. Look
No.
over that birthers
Sorry about
article
Castle.
because they went after him. They sued Barack. They did all sorts of things to make sure that he wouldn't be the president. And I think I told you, there are people in the country today that still think Barack is Muslim and still think he's Kenyan or Indonesian or at least not a natural-born American. Pick me a category. You're in second place.
Articles 4.
Articles, now the big time comes out.
Can I press it?
Got a Pictionary. Yeah, you can press this one. Who wants to draw? Nobody's drawn yet, have you? You're good with 15 minutes, Chris, right?
It's at like a minute now.
Okay, so but you've been stopping it. I need somebody to come up and draw. Probably somebody that's been quiet and not said anything.
So I stopped it at 17 because I got really into it with
That's fine, that's fine. I need somebody to come up and draw.
Hey, if you want to speak.
Yeah, come on up. Don't be shy. Tell him, Jillian, it's not so bad up here, is it? Jillian's like, I'm so glad this is the last day. I don't ever want to see you again.
No, I didn't.
This is what I need you to draw right here, got it? Okay, 1 minute on the 2.
I just didn't know.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to put it on the camera?
Just so
There
he
you go.
knows. Okay, 1 minute. Go ahead, just start drawing. You'd be surprised. They have the ability right now. 1 minute. Less than 1 minute. That's actually pretty good.
Was the picture everything I hit?
Was this
It will be a hint.
Farrell versus Flint?
Well, what's he drawing? I don't see
I don't know, maybe that's the Supreme Court?
I just need what he's drawn. What did we say? Was it on the 11?
I don't know.
Okay, 10
Is
seconds.
that the Supreme Court? I don't know.
It's not the Supreme Court. 5, 4. Oh, shame on you. 3. You might have 2 or 3 of these. 2, 1. It's not a calculator. Go ahead.
That's a cell phone.
It is a cell phone. Yeah, it is a cell phone. Good job. Okay, that was for 4.
Yeah, no, 5.
That was for.
No, what?
That was 5.
That was 4.
It was 4. Okay, I was thinking it was 4. So this is Big D's group. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me the significance, and y'all have it first. First hand I see gets it next. Okay, it'll be you.
What was it about?
What's the significance of cell phone from the courts chapter? 5.
Wait, what?
What was the significance of cell phone from the court chapter? Anybody in the group? 5.
Concord?
From the judiciary chapter?
To
5.
see if you need a warrant or not to search.
Well, tell me the story. 4.
Well, it was a guy.
Who was the guy? What was this guy's name?
Are you kidding me?
3. Oh, you have 2. I'm giving you as much time as I can. Come on, am I not? 1. Go. What's his name?
No.
Chris Snow. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happened with Chris Snow?
Chris Snow, there was a Christmas party or a kind of party that they were at, that they were celebrating for work.
It was a work party. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this work party actually took place in Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. What happened? Who was he with?
He was with one of his coworkers, and
Just any coworker or
a
particular?
female.
Female. And what'd they do? Talk to us, Sarah.
And they got drunk. They left the bar, and they went on the beach.
And
And she ended up passing out.
losing consciousness. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
And he ended up taking off some of her clothes and taking pictures.
taking off some of her clothes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then taking pictures. Somebody saw?
And
5.
passers saw, and they went to a payphone, and they called the police saying there's some guy taking pictures of this girl.
And when the police got there, what'd they do?
They weren't there. The girl was just waking up, and he wasn't taking pictures, but they decided to go through his phone because.
So they went through his phone, 1, 2, 3, and?
It didn't say that they couldn't. It didn't say that they could, and he ended up suing, saying that.
Okay, let me stop you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was no law in North Carolina, no court case in North Carolina that said that you needed a warrant or that you didn't have to have one dealing with going through somebody's cell phone. Now, somebody else in the group, what happened then?
They ruled in his favor.
What?
Saying it was a violation of his Fourth Amendment.
They say it was a violation of his Fourth Amendment rights. Go ahead.
That's all I have to say.
Anything, Toledo? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody with anything else? 4. Go ahead.
Because they ruled in his favor because there was no precedent otherwise.
That's right. There was nothing that said either way. Anything else you can tell me? 4. Y'all, either one of y'all groups.
Can I give a hint?
Okay, Jillian wants to give a hint.
Because remember, he was a cop, I was a cop.
And then they go through it. They had a warrant, right? And they went through it, so I sent it.
When did they get?
They got the warrant after though.
So they went through the phone. They saw the pictures. Then they got a warrant, and the warrant did what?
The warrant showed the cops who he sent the picture to.
Yeah, it did. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me ask you. They didn't mention this. What was he charged with? 5.
It was
4.
It was
3.
taking pictures
2.
without the person knowing or whatever.
Okay, I got you. And 1. Secret peeping, photographic imaging, and second-degree sexual offense. So understand on these. Remember with this, and I'll just go ahead and close with this. Because they needed a warrant to go through the phone, they lost all the original pictures. But they also lost the pictures that they got the warrant for because the only reason they knew to get the warrant was because they violated his rights in the first place. Firsthand I see. Whose rights are typically more important when you go to court? I think it is you, James.
The accused.
The accused, yeah. It's not actually 1, 2, 3, 4, the victim. But in this instance, her rights really were not as important as the accused. They would much rather have an innocent person not go to jail than they would much rather have a guilty person be set free than an innocent person to go to jail. Pick me a category. You gave me the last correct answer.
Videos 4.
Videos 4. Pictionary. Nobody's drawn this one all day, so I need somebody. Toledo, will you draw? Oh, it's so much fun, Toledo, please. It's easy. Or James, or Sarah, however you want to do it. But we got to go fast. I'm running out of time here.
I don't know how to draw though.
Let me give you that.
I suck at drawing.
Oh, this will make it even better. Even better. That's what I need you to draw. Got it? On the 8.
Okay, this is I can't say anything.
Oh, that's not bad. That's really not bad.
That is actually really easy.
That's really not bad. It's your group that's got it. Yeah, James, you can say whatever you need to say.
The back of the pants pocket.
The back of a pants pocket. Yeah, I'm looking for pocket on this. And the significance of this with the judiciary chapter, that's actually really good. Nobody's drawn that yet today. What is the significance of the pocket veto?
She gets free points for this.
Well, everybody gets points when you get the drawing correct. Yeah.
They drove it.
Anybody? Pocket veto?
Basically, the pocket veto is when the president doesn't sign the law. He decides not to sign the law, and he decides not to veto it. He just kind of puts it in his pocket and forgets about it.
1, 2, 3, 4. The pocket veto is when the president is given a bill that's been passed by the House and the Senate in identical form. Everybody knows the president can sign it. Everybody knows the president can veto it. The president can also not do either and can basically just crumble it up and put it in his pocket. And what this does is, if the president does nothing, that means that the president didn't sign something that he didn't want to sign. It also means that the president doesn't veto something that could be overridden and make the president look weak. There's some timing on this too, right?
Right. So he has 10 days to decide, not including Sundays. And if the Congress is going to adjourn and he just pockets the veto, then the bill is killed. And they cannot override his veto.
Yeah, here's the thing on this. If it's less than 10 days, so think about it. You know, if you were ever a server, you know, isn't it safe to say that when you got your side work, you'd get that done really, really fast because you could go home really, really fast as soon as your side work was done? Well, Congress inevitably passes lots of bills at the end. Pocket veto says that a president has 10 days to make a decision. However, if the Congress adjourns within 10 days and the president just pockets it, which a lot of bills do get passed at the end, that means that there's no way to override this veto, and the president just gets the final say. Never said yes, never officially said no, just did nothing. If Congress is in session and the president does nothing, and it is longer than 10 days, then the bill automatically becomes law, even though the president didn't sign it. Take a
30
look
seconds.
at that PowerPoint, please. What's that?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Pick me a category. You gave me the last correct answer.
Videos 5, I guess.
Oh, goodness. Click it. Signing statements. Go ahead and touch the house. Signing statements. Look at the PowerPoint. Pick me another one.
Courts 4.
Courts for 4. What happens when the Supreme Court ties? Go ahead. 5,
Oh, God.
4. Zoom in. 3. Get right in there. 2.
Lower court.
Say what?
Put the decision of the lower
Yeah, it does. It actually does. And that is big D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Upholds the decision of the lower court. Pick me a category.
Articles 5.
Articles 5. Oh, executive order, executive privilege, executive agreement. First hand I see. Go ahead, Gabe. Oh, here's your chance. This is the big time.
So an executive order is like, it enacts kind of like a bill, but it doesn't have the permanent stay of a bill, or like that becomes law.
Yeah.
So if you make an executive order, the next president that comes in could just strike it down.
So tell me, if a president makes an executive order, what's the president really doing?
He is
5.
acting just as one branch of the government.
And 4. 3. What is an executive order, ultimately? 2.
Creating law.
Yeah, the president actually has the ability, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to pass laws without the consent of Congress. These are executive orders. Do you know what area of the Constitution this must fall under? 5. 4. Because the president can't just make laws about anything, right?
It has to be about national security.
Has to be about national security. Maybe more generally, it has to be about Article 2 powers. So the president's powers in Article 2. And you said, can you give me an example of executive order?
Of an executive order.
Anybody in the group?
Obama's when he granted status to immigrants.
5 million undocumented immigrants, and there was some controversy. Any other examples you can give me? 5.
Travel ban.
Travel ban from Trump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. FDR with the relocation of Japanese Americans in World War II. What's an executive agreement?
It's like a minor treaty. So like you can, the president can like communicate. I think you gave an example with like Canada or something.
Yeah.
About something small like the birds migrating or something.
Migratory Birds Treaty is a good example of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the president can issue or negotiate lower level treaties, right?
Yeah.
How is this different from a regular treaty?
The treaty has to be passed by Congress.
By all of Congress?
Majority of Congress.
But the Senate.
By the Senate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Executive agreements do not have to be passed by the Senate. Anything else you can tell me about executive agreements? I think we dealt with privilege. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 76, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 91, and 22. Pick me one more category. This is your last chance to win.
Presidency for 5.
Presidency for 5. Oh, it's an omen.
You have a minute left.
Okay, Pictionary. Who wants to draw?
It's my time to shine, boys.
My time to shine, boys. This is what I need you to draw. Got it? Okay. 1 minute on the 5. Go ahead.
Is that a face?
Okay, one's group. Travis, Jack.
So there's a-
It's really not bad.
Those supposed to be eyelashes?
It's really not bad. This is from the presidency chapter.
Like, you know, we put it on sometimes.
20 seconds.
Say it again.
Group all guys.
We got it.
He got it already.
Who said it?
Daniel.
Oh, but they don't have control. This is the group that's
Oh.
got control.
I didn't
Guys, we went over
I was
this in
listening
class.
to myself.
They didn't hear you. I think she.
5. Go ahead.
You
4,
don't wear it.
3. Makeup, finally! First hand, actually, y'all have it. First hand I see has got it next.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Nobody seems to want it next. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the significance of makeup. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go another minute. We'll go another minute.
But just tell him. I'm not the one giving you points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're telling me about it. I don't know.
Makeup. I guess, yeah.
Okay, so it was about Nixon wearing makeup. The whole controversy about Nixon wearing
1,
makeup.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was. What election was this?
Oh, you got me, dude.
Okay, so-
Who was he running
okay,
against?
So wait. Okay, let me keep on talking before I get to that. So it was an election. So it was Nixon.
Zoom in. Get closer to him. Yeah,
So
go.
Nixon was he had to use makeup because at the time of his election he was sick, ill, and they made him use makeup. But then there was a controversy about him saying if he uses makeup, then he's rumors about him being gay. Or
Yeah, so
something.
did he use it?
No.
No.
No, he didn't. So he didn't use it. He had just gotten out of the hospital. He was a little bit pale. He was a little bit sick. Didn't use it. Why was makeup an issue? Where was he going to have to wear it?
In TV.
On TV. So what's the significance of TV?
It's the live broadcast, live debate in the country.
First live debate.
First
5.
broadcast.
First broadcast debate. 4. Say it specific.
Presidency debate.
Presidential election debate.
Yeah, where? 2.
Where?
Where?
On TV.
On TV. This was the first televised presidential debate. So that's it. So this. What else did Nixon mess up with on this televised debate? 4, 3.
He was not looking at the cameras like
He
JFK.
didn't look at the camera. He looked at the moderator. So there was makeup. There was the eye contact, and there was what? 2.
Because he was wearing like a very black suit or something. It made him stand out. It made him look.
He actually was wearing a very dark suit that blended in with the background that made him only look paler. Who was he running against? 5.
JFK.
He was running against JFK. And how did JFK deal with this presidential
Looked at
debate?
the cameras and made them.
Zoom in. Get closer. Come on, Dan. Get right in
He
there.
was looking at every camera pointers and everything.
He actually looked into the camera. Anything else? 4, 3,
This made a statement that he was talking to the people.
2, 1.
You know,
Anything?
he was wearing
You said 2. You said 2.
he was wearing a navy suit, so he didn't blend in the background. He
He
also
did wear a
tan.
suit that was actually a little bit less blending.
He also always was looking younger and tan.
Why was he
Try to
10?
stop
Because
it.
he went.
California.
Actually, he did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything else you want to tell me?
He looked good.
5, 4. Who won the debate?
JFK.
Why?
Because
3,
it was fake.
2, 1. Going back in time on this. Go ahead, James.
Everybody who watched it on television said JFK won, and everybody who listened to it on the radio or whatever said Nixon won.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And to this day, they still make a big deal out of these debates. You don't win the presidency because of a good debate, but based on Nixon, you can lose the presidency because of a bad one. Go ahead, stop it.